8 Brutal Truths the Stoics taught that will change your life forever. Life is full of challenges, uncertainties, and hardships. We all face moments where we question our purpose, our strength, and even our worth. It's in these moments that we often feel lost, overwhelmed by the weight of our own emotions and the chaos around us. But what if there were timeless principles that could guide us through the darkest of times? What if embracing a few hard truths could completely transform the way you live? The Stoics, ancient philosophers who lived thousands of years ago, understood this struggle better than anyone. They didn't sugarcoat life. They faced it head-on, with a mindset that allowed them to endure unimaginable hardships and still find peace. In this video, we'll explore 8 brutal truths the Stoics taught, truths that, if you're willing to face them, can change your life forever. Before we dive into these powerful lessons, take a moment to subscribe to the channel and like this video. By doing so, you're not just supporting this channel, you're committing to your own journey of growth and resilience. Let's embark on this transformative journey together. 1. Life is unpredictable, and you must accept it. The first brutal truth the Stoics taught is that life is inherently unpredictable. No matter how much you plan or prepare, there will always be things beyond your control. From sudden tragedies to unexpected opportunities, life's uncertainties are inevitable. Instead of resisting this fact, the Stoics believed in embracing it. They practiced amor fati, the love of fate, accepting whatever happens as necessary and beneficial to their growth. By accepting that you can't control everything, you free yourself from the anxiety of the unknown. 2. You are going to die. Memento mori, or remember you will die, is perhaps one of the most confronting truths the Stoics embraced. They believed that constantly reflecting on your mortality isn't morbid but liberating. When you truly understand that your time is limited, you begin to prioritize what really matters. You start living with urgency, cutting out trivial distractions, and focusing on what brings true fulfillment. Death is inevitable, but instead of fearing it, use it as a reminder to live fully, with purpose and intention. 3. Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. The Stoics taught that while we can't avoid pain, we can choose how we respond to it. Pain, whether physical or emotional, is a part of life. But suffering, allowing that pain to dominate your thoughts and actions, is a choice. By accepting pain as a natural part of life and focusing on how you can grow from it, you can minimize suffering and build resilience. This mindset shift is crucial for overcoming life's inevitable hardships. 4. You are not in control of others, only yourself. One of the hardest truths to accept is that you cannot control other people. You can't control their actions, their thoughts, or their feelings. The only person you can truly control is yourself, your reactions, your decisions, and your attitude. The Stoics believed that focusing on what you can control is the key to inner peace. By letting go of the need to control others, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and conflict. 5. You are responsible for your own happiness. In a world where it's easy to blame others for our problems, the Stoics believed in taking full responsibility for your own happiness. They taught that happiness doesn't come from external circumstances but from within. It's not about what happens to you, it's about how you choose to interpret and respond to it. By cultivating a strong inner life, you can remain content and at peace, regardless of what's happening around you. 6. Adversity is your greatest teacher. The Stoics didn't shy away from adversity, they embraced it. They believed that challenges and hardships are the greatest opportunities for growth. It's in the face of adversity that you discover your true strength, resilience, and character. Instead of avoiding difficulties, the Stoics encouraged seeking them out as a way to develop and fortify your inner self. The harder the struggle, the more profound the growth. 7. Your ego is your enemy. The Stoics taught that ego, our need for validation, recognition, and superiority, is one of the greatest obstacles to true wisdom and happiness. Ego blinds us, making us focus on what others think rather than what truly matters. It leads us to make decisions based on pride rather than reason. By recognizing the destructive nature of ego and working to diminish it, you can find clarity, humility, and peace. You must live according to your values. Finally, the Stoics believed that to live a truly fulfilling life, you must live according to your values. It's easy to be swayed by societal pressures, desires, and fears, but true contentment comes from living in alignment with your core beliefs. This means making decisions that reflect who you are and what you stand for, even when it's difficult. By staying true to your values, you create a life of integrity, purpose, and deep satisfaction. Embrace these truths for a transformed life. These 8 brutal truths aren't easy to accept, but they are the key to living a powerful, resilient life. The Stoics knew that by facing these truths head-on, they could find peace in even the most challenging circumstances. The same is true for you. By embracing these lessons, you can transform your life, turning pain into strength, fear into courage, and chaos into order. If this content resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone who could benefit from these timeless lessons. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to stay connected with more content that empowers you to live with courage and wisdom. Together, we can take these brutal truths and use them to build a life of true inner freedom.